Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
Nah. I feel like they use me like they try to, especially like the system, the criminal system, try to make an example out of me every time I fucking do anything wrong.
Wow.
Bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've been having big trouble, man, with the law, like just trying to clean up my image to these people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it could work against you, even though, I think it's unfair because we have the Constitution. We have freedom of speech. Yeah. And it's like, why would that be used against you overall? I don't think it's fair.
I don't know, man. They just, I don't know. We're just on the wrong end of the business. Well, I'm on the wrong end of their business right now. I'm still on paper and shit like that, so you know what I mean. But
no doubt.
They just be tripping, man.
No doubt. Well, let's go back to your records, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you released Street Verified this year, right? Now, if we could go back to Streets is Talking, Volume 1, right? Now, do you ever compare yourself to Street Verified and then go back and listen to your T-Sit and then you're just like, man, do you see the growth? Do you see the difference?
Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah.
I like my old shit.
Yeah.
I like my old shit better, man. I be sometimes I bump the Volume 1 or Volume 2.
Yeah.
Even the 3. My new shit is dope too.
Of course.
Yeah, the cadence and shit like that, the beat selection cool. You know what I'm saying? The flow more raw and shit like that. But yeah, I feel like I've evolved and shit.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. I guess before we get off the topic on the whole homage thing, I know that, let's say in Volume 2, right?
Yeah.
T-Sit Volume 2, you have a record on there. Well, overall, you show how diverse you are and your versatility on overall every single record, because everything is different.
Appreciate it.
And like your cadence and all that stuff. But on Volume 2, you have this song called Real Talk.
Real Talk.
Right, Real Talk. And that, to me, it reminds me of Phone Tap by The Firm and Dr. Dre. And did you get inspiration by that? Because it's a dope record, man.
I actually got like the idea from a Mozzie and June.
Okay.
June song that they have. You know what? I don't even think it was Mozzie. I think it was just that fool June on the beat.
Okay.
And that's where I got that shit from.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I told the homie one day and said, I told him, I said, we're gonna do some shit like this. Cause he will bump that song every time I get in the car with him and shit. And I'll just be like, fool, we could do some shit like this cause we be doing the same shit. He was just like, man, let's go do it then. So we just went to the studio and we were just, 4 bars, and shit like, and then he'll get stuck and I'll be like, man, just say this. Or just say that. And he was like, all right, bet. But the whole, like, as far as like the whole concept of the whole, how I'm like putting that fool on hold, or that fool puts me on hold, and I'm like, hey, I'm on.
Exactly.
Hey, and then that shit was all my idea and shit like that. I put the whole record together, but a lot of people, we were supposed to do a video, I think, but I don't know what happened and shit like that. But it did good on the streaming wise and shit. It did good on iTunes.
No doubt. No, it's a dope record, man. It's a dope record. I like the way you guys it's like a give and take.
Yeah, we're bouncing back on that shit.
Of course. So how do you pick your first single?
Shit, we just go through the records and just whatever sounds like it's gonna be a hit.
No doubt.
We pick that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Push that shit.
Do you ever listen to your audience and then let them pick a single?
Yeah, we do that. We do that like on Instagram and shit. I'll put up like a clip. And shit or something. Yeah. And fucking see what it does. See like the comments and shit like that. And then from there, that's when we pick and choose and shit. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Yeah.
And do you ever have your favorites? Like, let's say your team doesn't like one, and then, or let's just say this new stuff, right? How like you're putting an album together, and like the video shoot that we were at last week, you're with G Perico, right? And obviously you're making a video for it, so it should be pushed as a single. But let's say, was that your favorite, or was your team saying like, you know what, I want this one instead of the G Perico song?
We stuck right now, honestly. Like we stuck from what we gonna push as a single, man. But the way I usually do with this shit, I usually just like this is actually my first big project that I'm doing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So the projects before, I would just release singles, just drop video singles and shit.
Yes.
And then finally, when one get hot, then I'll just drop a mixtape right there on it. You know what I'm saying? And like if you notice that when I would drop like The Streets Is Talking Volume 1, whatever, I dropped that album by mixtape. I dropped it, but when I dropped it, there was a fucking video to every one of those songs already.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So fucking now that we're starting to spend more on the budget and shit like that, we working different now on it, trying to, you know what I'm saying, strategize for the marketing better. So yeah.
No doubt. That's what I'm talking about, man. Well, to me, I like the tracks that you drop, so it's pretty dope, man.
Appreciate that.
Now, as far as your music, right?
Yeah.
Are you ever hard on yourself? Like, do you look at your record and you're like, you know what, I could do better?
Yeah. I'm my own worst critic, bro.
Yeah.
I try not to stay too stuck on shit. Like, I release something, I drop it. If it does good, it does good. If it don't do good, then I'm already on to the next single or the next project. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But like, I see that's a problem for like a lot of artists. A lot of artists, they stay stuck like on, you know, like if they put some shit out and the shit don't hit like they thought it was gonna hit, then they sit there and they dwell on it. And they dwell on it and they get a writer's block. They get a fucking damn near a fucking working block. They can't even function no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fall off like that. But the fans is gonna eat it up regardless. You know what I'm saying? So there's always gonna be bad shit, opinions, good opinions. So you gotta just ignore that shit, ignore the comments, and just keep on fucking dropping content and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Somebody's gonna like that shit.
Exactly. No, you're right. You know what? I want to share something with you.
Yeah.
This is have you heard of Charlemagne the God from Power 105?
Yep.
Well, he dropped his first book that he wrote.
Yeah.
He says something about the laws of 10. I want to say the laws of 7, something like that.
Yeah.
I haven't read it in like maybe, I don't know, a couple years, but basically the concept is that, so there's 3 people who like it, there's 3 people who don't like it, and there's 4 people who have no opinion about it. So, and that's in everything. So overall, you're just trying to focus on the 7, because you're never gonna make these 3 people like you. You know, the people who don't like you, they're always not gonna like you. You know, so you gotta focus on the people who like you, and the people who don't have an opinion about it. So you just have to like sway them to be a part of the people who like you. You know, just focus on them, because you're always gonna have the haters.
Yeah, people ain't gonna like you or support you till it's popular to support you and like you.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, people are just, sad to say, nowadays we're living in a generation just full of clout chasing people. You know what I'm saying? People who just want to just be involved or say they know somebody or get a mention on Instagram or fucking, you know, get tagged on some shit on the internet. And you know, but at the end of the day, they don't really fuck with you like that.
No doubt.
They'll be quick to unfollow you, or they follow you, then they fucking they don't even follow you, and they tagging you and shit like. You know what I'm saying? Like little stupid shit like that. So you just gotta watch out for a lot of that fake ass shit.
No doubt.
Because that shit could easily distract you, and if you pay attention too much to the social media and shit like that, that shit could eat you up. That shit could eat you up, and your focus.
No doubt. Now, do you think that's something that's hard in the music industry? Like, as in, what's the hardest thing about being a music artist?
I mean, the internet, like I said, the internet could make you or it could break you, bro.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
the internet could really make you or break you.
No doubt.
You know, it's just how hard you really work. You know, but you could tell who's working this shit on the internet. Like people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know, bro. I just see a gang of different artists always on there, like, complaining about shit or saying shit about how certain people don't support their music and shit like that. It's just a bunch of bullshit, bro.
No doubt.
You get your own fans, you do your own thing, you build your fans up and shit like that, and you just keep going.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Your fans, that's it. Everything else is like, you know, for the birds and shit like that, man. So
I totally understand.
but yeah, the internet, like I said, man, it's a good tool. It's a good tool, man. But sometimes too, I get caught up in that shit. Like, you know, I'll get stuck on the gram or fucking you know, like I'll start procrastinating and shit on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just gotta put my phone down.
I guess we're all guilty in that. So I guess you don't have to feel guilty about it, because I mean, I think we all do it, you know.
Straight up.
I guess let me add on to what we were just talking about, and let me ask you with this. With your new popularity, is it hard to figure out people's intentions